this storm and how it progresses and evolves across the country and what that will mean for you, of course. So this next system you see with the water vapor imagery spinning there, it's working with this dip in the jet stream with that upper level disturbance and some accelerating winds way up high. At the surface, you've got a cold front sweeping to the east. In between that and the warm front, you have a little bit of a surge of that moisture streaming to the north. And we mean far north here, so rain for a lot of us, all the way from the UP of Michigan to eventually later in the week, all the way up to New England. So breaking it down by Sunday night, some of that starting as snow. You have that in parts of the Dakotas, but that rain from Minneapolis to Milwaukee, St. Louis, and Fort Smith by Monday starting to creep into cities like Detroit and Cincinnati. Monday night, it is rain in Syracuse. Yes, Monday night, rain. We got Jackson, Mississippi also with rain. But there's a lot with this, and so we could be looking at showers and thunderstorms. And look how far north. Southern Wisconsin, you could hear some rumbles of thunder. But more importantly, this area, already looking ahead to Monday, could be looking at some gusty winds. It's a powerful cold front coming through with a lot of cold air. So let's check in with Carl Parker.
Maria, I think one of the reasons so many people love snow is that it coats everything in a clean white blanket. But it might seem a little weird when you think about it that snow is white because water is clear.
Right? Interesting. So where does it get its distinctive color? For Weather Center Live, I'm LaRosa.
And I'm Chris Warren. It's Friday. Feels like a Friday. Does it feel like a Friday to you?
It does.
It does feel like a Friday. Let's take a look, though, at some of the weather video we've seen throughout this week, because it's been pretty impressive.
All right, we've got a storm on the move, or taking shape, that'll eventually be on the move. And this one's going to bring about some very dramatic changes. So we're going to connect all the dots for you. Well, let's handle the precipitation side, because this spin way out in the Pacific will eventually be moving in through the northern plains, upper Midwest as we get into early next week. It's working with that upper level low, the dip in the jet stream, very fast moving jet stream winds. That's aloft. You get to the surface, and that area of low pressure is helping to drag that cold front. But in between that cold front and the warm front, you also have a lot of moisture streaming to the north and a lot of warmth too. You see, it is going to be rain even on Tuesday and Wednesday as far north as New England. But by Sunday night, maybe some snow in the Dakotas. That's that colder air really starting to show itself here. But out ahead of it by Monday, we're talking storms from Missouri on up into southern Wisconsin. And again, that rain by Monday night into Syracuse and eventually by Tuesday into Maine. But yes, there is absolutely that stormy side. And right now, Monday from southern Wisconsin back through Oklahoma and Arkansas, we could be looking at a few strong thunderstorms, including those gusty winds. But this is absolutely being powered by a big push of cold air. And Carl Parker is in the lab with a look on how